right. It is time for the main event. Welcome to Minor League Night here on CSCN. Loyal fans, put your hands together at home and drop some 6s and 7s in the chat because that is how we applaud here in our virtual dome to welcome the fierce, ferocious competitors of tonight's match. The visitors bench, it's the ClutteREDS. We got Wiersema, we got Eric, Reyes, and Captain Clarke Newton. Over on the blue bench, it's the FaBLUEosos. I've moved too fast, but I can say blue for a very long time. It's the FaBLUEosos! Making their virtual minor league debut tonight, it's Dooley. Leading off for the blue team, it's Dani Smith. And your captain, Kaitlyn Nibbelin. Ooh. And now, I gotta introduce you to someone we couldn't do this match without. Real life human gemstone, referee, love of my life. Don't tell her, it's a secret. It's our one and only ref, Nicole, Devin.
Oh, I'm a righteous gemstone is what I'd like to think. I love you right back, Natalie, but don't tell you because it's a secret.
Oh,
Hello!
no, you heard that?
I didn't hear a thing. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Minor League. We are so happy you are here joining us. I know Natalie has told you exactly how you can enjoy this match. I do want to reiterate the out-of-bounds foul. Don't make us use those bots because I don't like using the tech. It's confusing to me. Also, there's one more foul that I do need to explain since we are in our virtual dome tonight. That is the technical foul. If something happens, like your internet freezes or you get that weird robot-y voice because something's going on with your connection, you don't mute yourself when you should, or you are muted when you shouldn't be, I will blow my whistle, I will call the technical foul, and that team will incur a penalty at the time of the foul to be decided what it is when it happens. If it happens, it might not happen. I got fiber. I'm probably okay. Now I'm going to be the one that crashed, so Natalie, get ready. All right. Natalie, do you think we're ready to start this match?
Oh, I believe it in my heart of hearts.
Well, then in that case, I need captains to the screen. Hello, Captain Kaitlyn, Captain Clarke. Please shake hands as a sign of good sportsmanship. Perfect. All right. Now, it is spring, and that means it's spring cleaning season. Whenever I spring clean, I always put on a DVD, thank you, of a TV series that I have watched a million times while I'm doing my cleaning. I have written down the name of 2 of those series on a piece of paper. The captain who can guess one, if not both of those series, closest without going over, Natalie, you're going to be my tiebreaker if needed, if I can't judge it, is going to get to challenge in the first head-to-head game. So, Captain Clarke, you are on the visiting team. I'm going to allow you to give your guesses first. You can say the same guess as Kaitlyn if you feel that Clarke has really nailed it. Clarke, what do you think my 2 shows are?
I'm gonna say you're a fun person. Cleaning isn't the most fun thing. You probably want something to brighten up the day. I'm gonna say New Girl and Friends.
Excellent. All right, great guesses. Captain Kaitlyn, what say you?
Well, I think we have a lot in common here, Ref Nicole. Some of my favorite ones to put on are Mad Men and Gilmore Girls.
Oh, Gilmore Girls was one of the answers. The answer was Sex and the City, not the reboot though. Let's not even talk about that. They just renewed it for season 2. I can't even. All right, Kaitlyn got at least one of those correct. You get to challenge in this first head-to-head game. What's it going to be?
All right, well, we have a lot going on here with spring cleaning this evening, and I want to see if Captain Clarke has what it takes. So I want to play the game of Pass the Mic.
Ooh. Captain Clarke?
Challenge accepted.
Oh yeah, field your teams.
Team!
Loyal fans in the chat right now, I would love for you to start putting in some one-syllable words. They can be names. They don't have to be, but they do have to be one syllable. All right, the teams have, the blue team has challenged the red team to the game of Pass the Mic. Here's what's going to happen. Natalie and I are going to be coming to the chat to select some of those words. The blue team is going to start. So our order is going to go Kaitlyn, Clarke, Dani, Eric, Ryan, Kate, and then start right back over. They're going to have to go back and forth and around rhyming that word. So Kaitlyn's starting, so she's going to say the word that we get as a suggestion. Clarke's going next, so they have to rhyme that word. That rhyming pattern continues until someone messes up. How do they mess up, you say? Well, let me just tell you. If they repeat a word that's already been said, if they say something that doesn't make sense, grammatically, I will call you out for that. If they fall off the meter, or if I'm just sick of looking at them, they'll have to leave my screen, okay? So playing hard and fast here. So I'm gonna get the first word, but Natalie, you have one in mind for the second one, all right? So our first word is going to be, ooh, I love these. It's going to be beep. Our first word is beep. Like beep. Or like beep.
Beep, okay.
B-E-E-P. All right, so here we go. We are starting with Kaitlyn for the game of Pass the Mic. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready. Begin.
I'm in the car and I go beep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Look in that field. There is a sheep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I drive a Wrangler. I drive a Jeep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm not the president. I'm the Veep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I like this shirt. I wanna keep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Don't give me a jelly bean. I want a peep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It's spring cleaning. I will sweep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm really sneaky. I will creep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I jump real high. I will leap. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Watch what I sow. Watch what I reap. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
After this game, I'm gonna sleep. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Don't have a lot of money. I am cheap. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Now, Kate, just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't necessarily mean you're cheap. You can have a lot of money and be real cheap. I'm just saying, they don't necessarily go together.
Valid.
You know what
It's
I'm
valid.
saying? Yes, it is. All right, Kate, lead my grade. All right, Natalie, what's the next word?
Your next word is tub.
Thank goodness. I thought you were giving eunuchs as the I was like, no. So we're going to keep the same order, except after Ryan, it's going to go back up to Kaitlyn. Okay. Tub is your word. And let's actually start with Dani for this. Let's start with Dani. Here we go. Tub.
I'll have a bath in the tub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I don't like sauce. I like a dry rub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My garden really needs a shrub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm not lazy. I'm no schlub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Not the whole team. It's just one cub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
A tiny angel is a cherub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Hey, I'm not afraid to fight. Get over here, bub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I made a mistake. Just a tiny flub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Oh no, my toe. I did stub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Let's go dancing in this club. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
A little bit of fat is called chub. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In my
I'm
tub,
ready.
we'll rub-a-dub-dub. Pass the mic.
Ryan, I am so sorry. You completely skipped Eric. It was not your turn.
I like the
Get
thought
out.
though.
Yes, it was. The enthusiasm was great. You're just wrong. Get off my screen. All right. Keep putting those one-syllable words in there, folks. Ooh, sink. Let's take sink. And Natalie, you're also in charge of if I pick a word that is rhymed with something we've already done, you're in charge of calling me out on that because I do that sometimes. So we're going to keep that same order. Kaitlyn, Clarke, Dani, Eric. But we're going to start with Clarke.
And you said the word was sink?
Thank you for repeating it. I forgot myself. Indeed, I did. Sink it is.
I'll wash my hands in this sink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In the game of Zelda, name is Link. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I went skating in the hockey rink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I hope that this shirt doesn't shrink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My favorite craft's a shrinky dink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Disney Channel original Brink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I take vitamins, including zinc. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Look at me. I wink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm really smelly. I do stink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My least favorite color is pink. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My favorite actress is Hilary Swank. Pass the mic. Pass the mic. What?
I mean,
What?
Hilary Swank is great, but Hilary Swank?
You
Did you
ever
see
heard of
her
Hilary
last movie?
Swank?
No, I did. She's just not good. So I'm so sorry. This is a
Good.
judgment on your taste, fella. Get out. Get out. All right. This means we are down to the last player for the red team. If Captain Clarke can pull this out and knock one of the blue players out, we will be going neck and neck. But if Captain Clarke cannot, the blue team will be on the board first with 5 big points. Natalie, what's our next word?
I've been going to the gym, so the next word is swole.
Swole? You can blame Natalie for this one. Swole.
You're welcome.
We're gonna go Kaitlyn, Clarke, Dani, but we're gonna start with Dani. Here we go.
Look at Natalie. She's so swole. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
These bananas are dull. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
One slice of pizza. I ate it whole. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Earlier, Natalie put up a poll. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Eating my cereal from a bowl. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Listen to me rap. I'm on a roll. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
My favorite shoe is Dr. Scholl. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Cross this bridge and pay a toll. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
What's in my stocking? Cole. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
A comedian named Nick Kroll. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Eating cereal from a bowl. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
That is a repetition, and Kaitlyn, you may have even been the one to do it, so I am so sorry.
I love cereal so much.
I mean, it's hard to not love cereal. There's a good sale going on at the Jewel right now. All right, get out of here. All right, that means we are down to our last 2 players. We have Captain Clarke, and we have not Captain Dani. And your final word is going to be taste. Taste is your word. We are starting with Clarke. Here we go. Begin.
I love cereal. Have a taste. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
No time I will waste. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
It's not glue. It is a paste. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'm very wholesome. I am chaste. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
There's people running after me. I am chaste. Spelled differently. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I'll take
What? Lace. Pass the mic. Pass the mic. My shoes are laced. Pass the mic.
I'm so
I
sorry.
did it.
You were so confident I was going to call Clarke out, and I did it. Dani, you stopped paying attention. You get off my screen. 5 points to the visiting team. All right, Captain Clarke, please join me on the field screen. It's a field screen now.
Field screen.
I do love a good field screen. Hello, Captain of the ClutteREDS. See, that's good, right? That's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Now, you have managed an early lead. You pulled out in front. You get to challenge your team in this team choice game. What would you like to play?
Well, when you're doing some spring cleaning, you gotta make a lot of choices. Like, do I get rid of this? Do I not get rid of this? I've got this mug with Linda on it. Do I get rid of it? Who was Linda? I don't know. I think she was a kindergarten teacher, so I better keep it. That's the choice that I make. So we would like to play New Choice.
Ooh, I love that. Keep the mug. That's my mom's name. Field your team. All right, in the chat, here is what I would love for you to put in. If there is one room in your house that you are dreading cleaning this spring, what is it? Put those rooms in the chat for me right now. Here's what's about to happen. The ClutteREDS are going to play a scene for you. And at any point during that scene, I can blow my whistle and say new choice. And the person who last spoke has to say something completely different from what they just said. I can blow my whistle as many times as I want. When I stop blowing my whistle, that last statement that they made is then the truth, and we move forward on the scene from there. All right, who is what? Oh, ooh, this is good. My studio apartment. So studio apartment is your suggestion for this game of new choice. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
So no walls? That's what goes into this place? Really? I'm sending you here? Huh?
It's called open concept.
Open concept.
All right, you got to open your mind here. We're trying new things.
Well, what is this? What are you carrying this around for, huh?
Different thing you're asking, what is this?
What is this? There's no book attached to it. What are you doing?
Different thing.
There's not even like attached. These are headphones that don't even work anymore. What are you what?
Frederick, you have to stop being old school, okay? Art is new.
Yes, that is my art project. I made it. I brought it here for you. You're welcome. Thought it would make the house nice to have fine art in it.
Okay, maybe I have gotten a little bit old for you kids and whatnot, but I know that this right here is not art. This is from Target.
Who says that Target can't be art?
New choice.
Who says that the oxygen we breathe can't be art?
New choice.
Who says that the hair on my head can't be art?
You know what?
Right? Am I right?
It's my next project. Javel.
Yes. See, we're creating new art. Like, look, this old book that I got out of the library talks about like Art Deco. We don't need that anymore.
Interesting. So I just want to make sure I'm following you here. You're saying that art can be anything. Like, if I put these on my hair, it could become art.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. We have only been living together for 2 years. You finally get it.
New choice.
Thank you. You only just moved in yesterday. I am so glad you got it already.
New choice.
Dad, I can't believe you finally respect me.
Frederick, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. See, now you're understanding what this family is about.
I am. I really just feel like we have to capture this moment together as a family and selfie time. Am I right?
New choice.
I feel like I want to capture this moment so when I forget it one day, I have proof that I was actually here.
New choice. Too sad.
I can't believe that there's no walls in this apartment. My friends at work are just not going to believe this.
And that is time! Give it up for your team in your living rooms. 6s and 7s in the chat. All right, now, loyal fans out there in your living rooms or wherever you're watching us from, your neighborhood Starbucks, lock that game away in your mind grapes, because after we see a game from the blue team, you're gonna have to vote on which one you preferred. Choices! All right, can I get Captain Kaitlyn to the screen, please?
Hello.
Hello! All right, Captain Kaitlyn, you saw that very fun game of New Choice.
I did.
You now get to challenge your team in a team choice game. What are you and the FaBLUEosos gonna play?
Well, we weren't so clean in our first game, so we're gonna try to turn that around with the game of Spelling Bee.
Ooh, field your teams.
Team!
Loyal fans, here's what I need you to do in the chat right now. First, I want those first words that you learned how to spell. We're talking, you're in first grade or kindergarten, whenever you start spelling, I don't remember. It's been a while. Start putting those words in the chat. Then start thinking of those middle school words, and then put those middle school words into the chat. You are about to meet the world's best speller. Not a word exists that this speller cannot spell. They are going to spell some of these words for you. But first, I would like them to show you their spelling prowess, and they are going to spell the word that won them the Worldwide Spelling Championship, flower. So, please, whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Flower.
Flower.
F.
L.
W.
E.
R.
Flower.
Flower.
Once.
I.
8.
A.
Flower.
Flower.
Excellent, excellent. Now that you know how the game works, let's get into some different words here. All right, my speller here. Your word is class. Class.
Class.
Class.
Class.
C.
L.
A.
S.
S. Class.
Class.
O.
My
Goodness
The.
teacher
is
Not.
here.
in
Class.
class.
Natalie, would you get like a middle school, like a little bit of a harder word out of the chat for me, please?
Oh, I sure will. Your slightly harder word is electricity.
Ooh.
Electricity.
E.
L.
E.
C.
T.
R.
I.
C.
I.
T.
Y.
E.
Electricity.
Electricity. Whoa.
That's
Electricity.
electricity.
Excellent, excellent. Now in the chat, here's what I want. What is the word that you cannot spell right the first time? You always have to backspace and spell it again correctly. Mine is inconvenient. Can't do it. Just can't. So put those words in the chat. While those are coming in, your next word, my dear speller, is benevolent.
Oh.
Benevolent. B.
E.
N.
O.
B.
A.
L.
E.
A.
N.
T.
E.
Benevolent.
Benevolent.
Overlord.
Is
This.
Legal.
benevolent.
Wonderful. Also, 12 more steps. I'm watching you. I see what you're doing out there. Don't think you're getting anything by me. Nothing gets by me. You got by the bots. You're not getting by me. I'm not taking that word. All right. While I'm picking this next word, in the chat, the hardest word you can think of, it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but it is a hard word. All right. Right now, your one that gets spelled wrong the first time, every time. Which one was it that, Natalie, that was always yours too?
Occasion or
Okay.
occasionally.
Occasionally. Occasionally.
Occasionally.
O.
C.
C.
A.
S.
I.
O.
N.
A.
L.
L.
Y.
Occasionally.
There.
Occasionally.
R.
Times.
When.
I.
Don't.
Buckle.
Up.
Occasionally.
Oh, very nice and also very telling. All right, here we go. The last one. Get ready for Timothy Chalamet. Am I saying it? Natalie, how do you really say it?
It depends on how pretentious you want to be, because
Be
the
real
pretentious
pretentious.
It would be Timotei, but he says Timothy is okay too.
Well, be real pretentious and tell them what their word is.
Okay, it's Timothée Chalamet.
There you go.
Timothée Chalamet.
Chalamet.
T.
I.
M.
O.
T.
And then E with the little, that thing.
E.
Space.
S.
H.
A.
M.
A.
C.
L.
T.
And listen, give me the E with the little thing on it.
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet!
Timothy
Chalamet
Is
my
dream.
boy. Timothy Chalamet!
Oh, please, somebody screenshot this and tweet it. That is the end of the game. Give it a round of applause for the FaBLUEosos. All right, loyal fans, the time has come for you to vote. That's right, the power is shifting from me to you, and Natalie's gonna put a poll up, and you get to decide which team gets 5 big points. You can decide, was it the game of new choice, or was it the spectacular spelling of the spelling bee? Go ahead and put that into the chat right now. While that's going up, guess what? We have a new home for live shows.
Oh my gosh, tell me where it is, Nicole, so that I don't get lost.
Well, Natalie, you could go to Piper's Alley and see comedy sports, main stage. We've got the minor league. We've got the rec league. We are all doing live shows down there. We're going to continue our virtual shows here on Wednesday nights for the minor league and rec leagues, and for Thursday nights for the main ensemble. But then you can also go and see live performances of the rec league, of the minor league, of the main ensemble. All of that. You can find information on our website at cscchicago.com. What is it, Natalie?
cscchicago.com.
Yes! Was that enough time? Does the poll still running?
That was a perfect amount of time
Well,
for
thank you.
me to announce that the points are going to Spelling Bee from the FaBLUEosos.
Oh, do you know what that means? We got ourselves a tie. We've got a tie. All right, I want to see the captains on the screen, please. My glasses keep sliding down. It's a real problem. All right, Captain Clarke, Captain Kaitlyn, you are in a deadlock. You are tied up. So, Captain Clarke, I'm going to allow you to challenge in this next head-to-head game. What game are you going to play?
We're feeling pretty trashy, so we're gonna play It's Not You, It's Me.
Oh, you have no choice but to accept. So, field your teams.
Field!
Love it. All right, loyal fans, in the chat right now, I would love, you're thinking about your spring cleaning. You're like, oh, I gotta get rid of some stuff. What are those items that you're planning on getting rid of this spring? You know it's somewhere in the back of your closet and you know you gotta get rid of it. What is it? Start putting those items into the chat. This is the game of It's Not You, It's Me. And essentially, we're gonna not Condé Nast, that's not right. What's the person where you hold the stuff?
Kondo?
Thank you. We're gonna Condé Nast Marie Kondo the heck out of this stuff. We're gonna hold on to it, and they're gonna say goodbye to it by saying, "Banana, it's not you, it's me. You gotta split." Huh? Huh? All right, yeah, Condé Nast it. It's gonna be my thing from now on. And I'm going to call them out Burnbox style. So I will call on them. They will have to give some sort of pun-based answer based on the suggestion. And the first thing, ooh, this is great. Keep those suggestions coming, by the way, because I'm going to need a lot of them. But our first suggestion is going to be books. Books. So we are going to start with Clarke. Books. Begin.
Books, it's not you, it's me. You're just spineless. You're falling apart.
Ah, very nice. Dani.
It's not you, it's me, Books. I just need to Libro you alone.
Ah, Eric.
Books, it's not you, it's me. I'm just really hard to read.
Oh, Ryan.
It's not you, it's me. I'm all checked out right now.
Kate.
Books, it's not you, it's me. The end.
Kaitlyn.
Books, it's not you, it's me. I just feel like we're not on the same page.
Ah, those were all great. A lot of great book stuff. All right, okay, let me see what we've got here. We've got, I just had it and then I lost it. It was some sort of video game. Oh, PlayStation 3, but I will take video gaming systems as a whole because it's not just your PlayStation 3. All right, you got to get rid of all of it. And here we go. Dani.
Video games? Honestly, it's you. My husband just won't stop playing with you.
I'm also got my eyes on you, Dani. I'm just saying. You're right on that line. You're right on that line. All right, Kaitlyn.
Oh, video games, it's not you, it's me. I feel like I'm just using you to console myself.
Kate.
Video games. It's not you, it's me. You know, in the future sometime, you'll she. She. Yep.
Yep. Right. Eric, sorry. Eric.
PlayStation 3, it's not you, it's me. You're just not my Call of Duty for Modern Warfare.
Oh, a double. Ryan.
My Nintendo Switch, it's not you, it's me. It's just Zelda's breath is too wild.
Clarke.
Video games, it's not you, it's me. I just don't feel a link between us.
Oh, nice. All right. I'm using this one from Amanda because it is so real. When this quarantine started, I threw out about 600 of these, and it's a bag of other bags. So bags, I'm telling you, it was something. All right, bags is your suggestion. Here we go. Kate.
Yeah. Bag of bags. It's not you, it's me. This relationship is not reusable.
Kaitlyn.
Oh, bag of bags, it's not you, it's me. I just keep forgetting to take you to Mariano's to put you in the recycle bin so that I can finally recycle you.
Yep. Clarke.
Bag of bags, it's not you, it's me. You're just so full of yourself.
Ah! Oh boy. Eric.
Bags, it's not you, it's me. It's just, no matter how hard you try, your excuses just don't hold any water.
Dani.
Bags, it's not you, it's me. We just don't click.
Ryan.
Bags, it's not you, it's me. I just don't have these 7 extra cents to pay for you anymore.
And that is time for the game of It's Not You, It's Me. I can't tell if we're dancing. No, we're not. Sorry, I was like, I couldn't tell if we're dancing or we were voting. All right, loyal fans, once again, you get to decide which team's funny ha-has did you prefer in that game. Again, there is another poll up in the chat, so you get to vote. Right now, we are at a tie. What will happen, Natalie, when a team wins?
They get a lot of glory and praise and honor from their comrades.
Oh, will they also get points?
Oh, they also get points.
Okay, yes, and then they will pull into the lead. It will be a glorious moment for all. Now, I meant
that it's the thought that counts, and so it's the feeling that you get from winning are the real points, but also they get points.
So you're like a participation trophy person.
I mean, I was raised with them.
That's all I'm gonna say. Now, we mentioned comedy sports, but we also have a fantastic musical show that we are putting on every Saturday night at that same Piper's Alley location called Trapped the Musical, where you're gonna learn about their day well, not their day necessarily, they're trapped. They wake up in town one day and they are trapped in their own life. It's really fun, it's really fantastic. It's at 9:30 every Saturday night. You can come down and see that. Piper's Alley, cscchicago.com, Natalie.
cscchicago.com.
All right, the votes are in. What happened?
Oh, all of that glory and pride and also the points go to the red team.
Oh, what does that make our score?
10-5 with our red team in the winning spot. Lead.
Yay!
What they call that.
The winning spot. You got it. We're gonna Marie Kondo Nas that thing. All right, I need captains to the playing field. All right, captains. We have come to the point where I'm going to issue a ref's challenge, and you all are going to be playing the minor league original game that I wrote down the name of so I didn't mess it up. Cataglory. Cataglory. Real fun game. So here's what's going to happen. Red team, you are currently in the lead, so I need you to send one person out of the ether room thing. Who's it going to be?
Send Eric away, please.
Bye, Eric. So Eric is now leaving his screen. He cannot see what's about to happen. He cannot hear what's about to happen. This is going to be real fun. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Earlier in the match, you may recall Natalie asked for 3 different categories. Well, unbeknownst to you, Ryan Ford in the background, magic man that he is, took each of those categories. He took 3 of them, and he grabbed 10 words that fit into that category. We are now going to have a guessing game. The red team is going to start because they are the blue team's going to start because they're in the lead. They're going to get 2 minutes to get their guesser, who's their first guesser going to be, Kaitlyn?
It's me.
It's me! Excellent. So Kaitlyn's going to be their first guesser. So Dani and Ryan have 2 minutes to get Kaitlyn to guess as many items off of that first category list as they can get her to guess. For everyone they get correct, they get 2 points. Then we're going to call our red player back in there. If she either guesses all of them or the time runs out, the red player is going to come back in and Eric's going to get a chance to guess those things. Same thing, 2 points for each one that he gets right. Now, then both captains or both players that we're guessing are going to get to guess the category. And if they get that right, they get 5 points. So there's a lot of points on the line right now. Natalie, you're going to have to do fast math. If you know anything about me, you know it's not my strong suit. So I am dependent on you in this math situation and challenge, okay?
I'm not a safe person to depend on, but I will do my best for you, love of my life.
Trust me, you are better than I am. All right, now I need to go and see the list of things that we have here. Do we have 2 minutes on the clock? Ryan Ford. Excellent. All right. Ooh, great. So, you all have your list of words. You are ready to go? All right, players, begin. Tweet.
Let's go.
Di skibba da ba.
What's
Di shi da di di ska di di ska di. The cup of the ba. Ya shi the ba. Yaga digga digga digga. A hugga digga digga. A hugga digga.
Mowing grass?
Yeah,
That is
di
correct.
skibba ba.
Oh. Oh, it's go.
90 seconds.
Oh, it's got honk honk, it's got ski. Is it scraping a car?
It is not. Keep going.
1 minute.
Shoveling a driveway?
Nope.
Shoveling snow?
Nope.
Skip.
Okay, they can pass. We're going to the next one. Go, 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 go.
A skibba da ba. A sha a fa foot. A fa 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 foot.
45 seconds.
Yes, a sa a ta ba ba. Oh, shit. Shit. Cha. Ha.
Weeding a garden?
That is correct. Next one.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Shearing
10 seconds.
bushes?
No.
7,
Putting manure on a garden?
3,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
2,
Okay.
1.
A skibba da ba.
I'm so sorry. That is time. Kaitlyn, you got 2 of those activities. They're both activities. Or 3. I'm so sorry because I gave you manure. That sounded really bad, but you know what I meant. So you got 6 points for your team. Now you get to watch as we bring back in our red guesser. Yay! Welcome back, Eric. Welcome back. All right, players, you are going to start at the same spot. You're going to start at the top of this list, as many as you can get. 2 points per activity. Here we go. Begin.
subway. Oh, mowing.
Correct. Go.
Skibba shibba shibba shoo shibba katapa shibba
Subway. Oh, come subway. Subway. Scarecrow.
Nope.
90 seconds.
Shibba oh ha
Ha! SpongeBob.
Not SpongeBob. No.
Pass.
Okay.
All right, we're passing.
Woo! But squeeby dabba dabba.
Subway.
Woo!
Subway. Shoo.
Squawk. No.
Oh, subway.
1
Subway.
minute.
1 minute remaining. Nope.
Nope. Squeeby dabba. Squeeby dabba.
Subway. Subway like crow.
That's gonna sneeze.
It is not a crow.
Subway. Flower.
Nope.
Pass.
Pass. All right, we're passing.
Shibba kucha
30 seconds.
Kara shiba boom. Shibba shiba
Flower. Gardening.
Shibba foo.
Oh. Subway. So like fertilizer.
10
Sort of.
seconds.
I need a little more specific. I'll take it. Yep.
Squeeby dabba. Ching ching ching. Shoop shoop.
Trimming hedges.
4,
Yes.
3, 2,
Chopping down branches.
I'm so sorry. That is time. You did get 2 points though. Oh, you got 3. Okay, so you both got 3, which means you both got 6 points. Now, both guessers, Kaitlyn and Eric, you get the opportunity to guess what the category was. Now, Kaitlyn, you guessed first, so I'm going to give you the chance first to guess. What is the category?
Yard work.
That is a guess. What do you have, Eric?
I also was gonna say yard work.
And you both get 5 big points! That is correct. Quick question, y'all. Was I supposed to stop the clock every time you guessed, or were you just supposed to yell out the guesses? Wonderful. We did it right. I was just testing them. That is exactly what I thought the answer was. All right. Now, I believe that both teams getting the exact same amount of points, that the red team is still in the lead. Fast math, Natalie, is that correct?
That's correct.
Excellent. That means we need another guesser from the red team to leave. Who is it going to be this time, Clarke?
It's still gonna be Eric.
Oh, it stays the same. All right. Get out, Eric. No offense. You know what you're doing. All right. So let's see that next category, Ryan Ford. Oh, boy. Yep. They're having a lot of fun in the booth tonight. I can tell you that. The booth being Natalie and Ryan Ford. All right. 2 minutes on the clock to get. Wait, who's guessing this time? I already know you. It's still you. We just covered this, but it's fine. All right. Kaitlyn, you got 2 minutes. Here we go. Begin.
Ha! Ha!
Mario?
Close.
Iskabadeepaska? Super Mario Brothers?
Yes, that is correct. Next.
Skipada, Skooskasa. Papada.
90
Papa.
seconds.
Ooh, if iska uskadaska. Iska Link? Aska. Iska pass.
Pass. Go on to the next one.
Tetris.
Correct. Next.
1 minute.
Beep 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 iska. Usku. Iska.
30 seconds.
Skip.
Skip it. Pass it. Next one.
Aska.
10 seconds.
Floaty man. What?
I'm so sorry. That is time, and floaty man is incorrect. I am so sorry to tell you.
What?
I know. I really thought
doesn't float at some point.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong. Not wrong. All right, let's get Eric back in here. Eric, come back in here to get some more stuff. This is category 2. Maybe it will go to blue. Eric, welcome back. All right, here we go. Players, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Askabarisha. Shiba kachibatiba.
Shaboy.
Bara shiba. Oh, sabara. Shiba kuma. Woo! Shabara baba. Bada da 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 da.
Oh, Super Mario.
Baba.
A little bit more specific.
Azaba.
Goomba.
Shiba. Shiba. Woo! Kabara. Shiba. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh, Mario Brothers.
Put all of those together.
Super Mario Brothers.
There you go. Next.
90 seconds.
Ah, Legend of Zelda.
Yep. Next.
Tetris.
Next.
Oh. Metroid.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh wait, Luigi.
Shiba. Come on. Woo! Shiba.
Subway. Oh. So where was it?
30 seconds.
Subway. Wario, Waluigi.
10 seconds.
Ooh!
Oh, so wait, like woo?
5, 4.
Toad?
Nope. All right, that is time. That is time. That last one that you were trying to get was Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario. All right, now, the red team got 5, right? No, 4.
They got 4.
They got 4, so you got 8 points, okay? Now, both guessers get the opportunity to guess the category, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be specific about this. So, Kaitlyn, I'm going to let you guess again first, except I need Brian to, he took the category off. I think I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, great. I'm pretty sure I do, but all right, here we go. Kaitlyn, what do you think that category was?
Nintendo video games.
Okay, Eric?
I was also going to say Nintendo games.
Is that the same thing, Natalie? You're going to have to be the judge here. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to be specific about the system, then it's not the same thing. It is a Nintendo system, but it is.
It's NES games, but that is a Nintendo system, right?
It is a Nintendo system.
I will take it then. I will take it. I meant they couldn't just say video games. What I was going for. So we did get the specific. But you also know more about video games than I do, and clearly all y'all know more about video games than I do. There was no Burger Time up on that list. Let me tell you that right now, because that one I would have gotten. All right, what does that make our score, Natalie?
25 to 34, Red in the lead.
All right, Red's still in the lead. That means Eric's gotta go. Bye. All right, here we go. Last category. You got opportunity to get a ton of points here, so no hope is lost. Captain Kaitlyn, you can do this. All right, let's see that next list, please. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Ryan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ryan Ford, are you ready? Nope, I didn't think so. All right, sorry. All day I've been backstage just saying Ryan, just expecting them to know which Ryan I mean.
Hey, Nicole, did you know what
Hey!
night that you can see the minor league teams live and in the flesh at Piper's Alley?
Why don't you tell me, Natalie?
Oh, I'd love to. It's Thursday nights. Thursday nights you can see them live and in the flesh at Piper's Alley.
So you're telling me I could watch them virtually on Wednesday and then in person on Thursday?
Uh-huh.
Boom! It's a win-win situation.
It really is.
Anything else? I feel like I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that one of our wonderful rec league teams will be opening for them. So
Amazing! So again, double night on both nights. You can do it all.
we really can have it all.
We can. You know what else we can have? The last category. Wait, what did you say?
I said the next round.
Yes, we did the same thing, but just in different words. All right, here we go. Blue team.
Oh, Ska.
Isapapa.
Ska? Ooh, Ska Haskava?
Yeah, Skapa.
Very tall hat. A top hat.
That is correct.
Ska.
Boop, boop, boop. Baba.
A tuxedo?
I don't think so.
I don't know either. You know what? Pass this guy.
Skapa. A corset.
Correct. Yes. Next.
Scooby.
Yes.
Okay.
Skibidi, the skiba, sheep, yeah, the, foo, da, ba, a foo, baba, this is scuba.
Pass. A loincloth.
Yes.
Oscar.
Next one.
Spoo.
You do this a jawal.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bund or something like that, but it's not. No school.
Woo!
10 seconds.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Scabra. Squaba. Blue.
That is time. Ryan Ford. Are you kidding me right now? You know how they would. Eric's not back yet, right? You know how they would have to give that. Why would you even put that on the list?
Blue.
Yeah. Feel free to use that same give because I don't want to see what other gives you've got for that one. All right. Let's get Eric back in here. I'm putting Ryan Ford into timeout as soon as the match is over.
That's fair.
Hello, Eric. Welcome back. All right. Now, the blue team got 3, which means they got 6 points in that last round. So here we go.
The squeaker squawk.
Abraham Lincoln.
What the?
Top hat. Abraham Lincoln's hat.
You said top hat. I'll take it.
Skibbity shibba tick 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 tick.
So wait.
Ooh, shibba ooh.
Fur coat.
90 seconds.
Shibba.
Fur vest.
Nope.
가봐라. 샤, 카, 자. 자, 쉬어라.
Subway. Okay,
바라봐. 샤, 후, 후. 세바리 맞지? 쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈.
Subway. Subway.
시바리, 오. 시리페티 파스 바라봐. 시바리 봐봐.
One
시바리 봐.
minute.
후.
Subway. Pass.
그래라.
Oh. What? I guess Subway like.
Squeamish go.
Whoop.
Hit that. Squeamish out. What's Squeamish doing? Squeamish out.
Joan of Arc.
Not correct. No.
30 seconds.
Pass.
Pass. Next one.
세바. 시바라. 오. 가봐라. 시바라.
What was it? A tie.
시바라. 그치.
A neck.
바라봐. 시바.
It was the necktie.
Not necktie. No.
가라봐. 후 시바라.
So the collar shirt.
야, pass.
Squeamish out.
10 seconds.
Subway. Shoot. Subway. Tapping shoes.
Not correct. No.
5,
Raised lips.
4,
Raised lips on
No.
the shoes.
No.
2,
High heels.
And that is time. That is time. All right. That last one was knickers. All right. Now, here's what I will tell you. You got one of those correct, which means you got 2 points, but you were already in the lead. So, fast math, Natalie, you better be working on this while we get the captains to the screen to tell. Well, you were already here, and it's not the captains. The guessers. Everything's fine, everyone. Everything's fine. I'm so distracted by what Ryan put on that list. I can't even tell you. Ryan Ford, not you, Ryan. All right, Kaitlyn, what is that category?
Old-fashioned clothing items.
Okay, and Eric, what is that category?
I'm gonna say vintage clothing items.
The correct answer was old-timey clothing. I will take, Kaitlyn was much closer. I'm going to give her 5 points for that, but I am sorry, I'm not taking vintage because that could have been the 70s too. All right, Natalie, with those 5 points going to the blue team, what does that do to the score?
It ties it. It's
No! All right. Here's what's going to happen, folks. We have come to a tie. That's right. It is a tie. Both captains, I need you to come to the screen. We are going to have a captain pun off. All right? All right, here's what's going to happen. In the suggestion box there, I would like you to put an item of food that you love to eat. Put that in the chat box. Captains, here's what's going to happen. Because it's a tie, we need a tiebreaker. Because you're the captains, you are the representatives for your team. I'm going to get one suggestion for a pun-based game, and we're going to go back and forth until someone runs out of answers. If you run out of answers, you have lost. The other team will get the match. All right? You can't tag anybody in. It's all up to you. So let's put that food item into the chat. Natalie, are you ready for a pun-off?
I'm so ready.
All right. I am going to take, these are some good. I see a couple breakfast food items in there, so I'm going to take breakfast food. Okay, we already played It's Not You, It's Me, so you can use any other pun setup that you want. Any other pun setup that you want. Breakfast foods, because for the most of the match, Captain Clarke, you were leading. I'm going to allow you to go first. Good luck. Let's pun it off. Here we go.
185 breakfast foods walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, we're closed." The breakfast foods say, "You're baking me crazy, man."
Kaitlyn.
185 breakfast foods walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And the eggs say, "Oh, sorry, we're cracked."
Clarke.
185 breakfast foods walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, we're closed." The eggs say, "We heard this place was excellent."
Kaitlyn.
185 breakfast foods walk into the bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we're closed." Actually, too, it seems like you guys are a little too toasty.
Clarke.
Hey, you hear the one about Jimmy the breakfast food?
Now.
Yeah, his brains are a little scrambled.
Kaitlyn.
My client the breakfast food could not possibly have committed this crime. He was all syrupy. He couldn't have
No, you didn't even buy that, Kaitlyn. You did not even buy that. 5 points are gonna go to Captain Clarke, and the red team takes the match.
He needed to clean his house.
Give it up for your red team!
Let's say goodbye to everybody, Natalie.
I will. I just wanted to dance for a second. It was a
Yeah.
great match. We all love cereal. Only Dani knows what her Sir code is. The final score was 41-36. Let's give it up for your losing team, but they won our hearts. It's the FaBLUEosos. And give it up for the winning team. They got the points and their pride. It's the ClutteREDS. And of course, love of my life, please run away with me. It's Nicole, Devin, our referee. On behalf of myself and Ryan Ford, who is very mean for a lot of those categories, thank you so much for coming to our virtual match, and come see Minor League live Thursday nights now at Piper's Alley. CSCChicago.com.